This is modern homesteading.
So everyone's been asking, what's the deal with that contest deal we voted on? How come you never mentioned that or never heard anything about it? Well, I couldn't talk about it because I was sworn to secrecy by YouTube until they made the official announcement. And that announcement was made yesterday. And the announcement is that the Wranglerstar channel was selected as YouTube's December 2013 Partner of the Month, or Partner on the Rise. Well, that was an award that was given to our channel for the best up-and-coming channel under 100,000 subscribers. So what does that mean? How does that change things? What it means is, starting from yesterday, for a whole week, I was asked to select my favorite 5 videos, which was really a difficult thing to do, given only 48 hours to make the selection, put them in a playlist, and then to produce a 60 to 90 second promo video. The reason for that playlist and that promo video is that YouTube, for the 7 days, is going to be featuring that across all formats, across all their social media. It's on all of their blogs. It's on their the YouTube homepage, as well as you will see it playing before, after videos, and in the featured video slot. It's covering the whole nation. So it's really a fantastic opportunity, and I really appreciate you guys that went over there and voted. That really helped. It really helped the committee make that decision. What else? Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. There was something else I wanted to say about that. So it just dawned on me as I was walking back to upload this video that it's New Year's Eve, and it's been quite a year. It's been a huge year of changes for us. Definitely been a huge year for the YouTube channel, and I just I guess I wanted to talk about that just a little bit. I'm not one to make New Year's resolutions. They don't seem to pan out, and they're forgotten after a couple months. But I will make one resolution to you, is to keep the channel going another year, and to adhere to what it was that has brought us here to this point. You know, when I was contacted by YouTube and we were told that we had been chosen for this Partner on the Rise, they asked me to go back through the videos and to choose our 5 favorites. And when we found out about that, it was on an email Friday evening, which was a Sabbath evening, and we keep the 7th-day Sabbath, and so we don't work on that time. So we just kind of put it in the back of our mind, and we had to work on this on Sunday. So we had one day to go through the catalog of videos and to select what we thought would be the 5 favorite videos, so that they could be put in a playlist and they would be featured across all the YouTube formats. In addition to that, we also had to do a promo video, so Mrs. Wranglerstar and I hastily put that together. And you know, when I was looking at these videos, going through all of this history and all the things that we've done, one thing that dawned on me was they're not very good. I was really hard pressed to select 5 videos that I could truly be proud of, that I would put out there and say, these are the best videos I've made. And what I realized from that was that God has graciously put us in this position, that it has not been by my own works or by my own merits or anything that I possess, and He has, for some reason, entrusted us with this channel, entrusted us with this ministry. And it really came home to us when Mrs. Wranglerstar and I were going through the catalog and really taking a hard look at the stuff, because it really isn't worthy. It really isn't worthy, I mean, if you really look at it honestly. So I will promise to just keep going and to remember why we are in the position that we are, why we are enjoying the success that we are, is by God's grace, and this is something that's been entrusted to us, and we will give an account to it. So I promise to you that we'll stick to our roots and not try to get all fancy on anyone here. So, you know, another thing we talked about is with all of this has come so many offers from book publishers and television and movies and radio interviews and companies coming out of the woodwork wanting to send us stuff and all this. And, it's easy to get caught up in that. And you start thinking, well, we should maximize this. And common way of thinking is, we need to make as much money as this as possible. And, these things started coming in. It just didn't sit well with me. Like, what do I do with this? I felt like I was under some obligation that I needed to take advantage of this somehow, or to leverage this into potential income. And, we talked about it and thought about it, and I'm not going to do any of that. You know what? The Lord knows what we have need of before we even ask. God promises that. And if God promises us something, we can count on it. And He knows what we have need of. I don't care about being rich. I don't care about being famous. I don't want, or I don't need either one of those. It's not something that motivates me. All I ask is just to have enough to feed my family and to do the things that I enjoy doing. And, as this, I don't remember who said it, but someone in the Bible says, Lord, don't make me poor that I might be forced to steal, and don't make me rich that I no longer think I have need of you. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but that's really resonates with me, and it's how I feel about this channel. So I've always told God, I said, I've fought it tooth and nail. I do not want to be in ministry. I don't want to be a pastor. I just don't want to do those things. But if that is your will for me, if that's the path that you've chosen for me, and where you want me to go and what will be best for me and my family, then I will never ask for money. So I will go and do these things, and I will preach, or I will make videos, or I'll do whatever, but I'm not going to solicit or ask for money. You need to take care of that. You've asked me to do the work, and you've told us that the workman is worthy of his wages. So I'm willing to do the work. Your job to provide for me the things that I need, and I'll leave it with that. So I'm not going to go after advertisers. I'm not going to go after promotions and try to do things to increase our revenue or increase our income. I'm simply going to stick with what we've been doing, and do it to the best of my ability, and honor God in all that we do. So is that to say I'm not going to promote small companies or guys that send me something that's good, or holsters or boot, small? I'll always do that. I've always done that. I've always tried to help people out trying to get started, or companies that I've used before I started doing YouTube videos that I really believe in, whether it be Filson or Obanoffs. I use those products for years before any of this came, and I don't make anything from them. I think the grand total that I've received from Obanoffs is a couple cans of boot grease, and that's it. I believe in the company, and I want to get the word out there. So I'll continue to do things like that. And I have chosen to do a documentary film for a small Christian production company and I might do more things like that, but I have turned down lots and lots of them that were trying to just cash in on the whatever the homesteading or prepping craze that's going on, and to make us a spectacle in front of people. And I'm not going to do that. We'll just keep doing what we're doing and leave that in God's hands. So that's my resolution to you, and what I'm resolving to do this summer or this next year. So who knows what opportunity is going to come up, or what different directions that we might be able to go into, but I'm going to be very careful and guard what has brought us here and what the channel is all about. Because the hardest thing in selecting those 5 videos was that it's not about replacing an axe handle. It's not about replacing a shovel handle. I was talking to a producer, or a publisher house that was wanting to talk about books today, and he was talking about some different ideas and maybe how to this or how to that. And one thing that really dawned on me while I was trying to explain it to him is that it's not about the shovel handle. How do you make a video in a gloomy shop replacing a broken shovel handle that's 10 minutes long and get 30,000 people to watch that, stay captivated and watch almost all of it? How do you do that? Is it really about the shovel handle? It's not about the shovel handle. There's so much more to it. And unless you've been involved in the channel and participated and been part of our community here that we've built over the last couple of years, it's hard to get it. It's worth so much more than that. It's about a simpler life. It's about rejecting the things that tear our families apart. The importance of family, the importance of taking pride in your work, importance of taking care of the things that God has given you. And it's hard to get that point across in those 5 videos. And so, only thing that I could really do was to choose 5 videos that were kind of fast moving and kind of exciting, and kind of that really all encompass the channel, which they don't really very well, in hopes that they would come and stay long enough till where they can kind of see what we're doing and see what this community is all about. So if you do come across that playlist, and I'll put a link to it in the bottom there, and you're kind of wondering, you know, why those, you know, that was kind of what we were up against when we chose them. So I wanted to share that with you, and wish you guys all a very a merry new year, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. Be careful tonight. Stay off the roads. And I wish all of you the best, and God's blessings upon your households. And I want to thank you personally, for me, for all the support that you've lended, for all of the faithful comments that you've done, and the encouragement that you've offered to me and my family, and all of the special gifts. It's been greatly, greatly appreciated. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in 2015, 14, next year.